Sup, people? And I am the motherfucking Hulkstar, and I'm back. That's right, I'm back, people. But before I get started, and before I make other videos and all that, a lot of people are wondering, what the fuck happened? Where are you? Why aren't you making wrestling videos with Wrestling Jesus no more? So this video is about that, and it's pretty personal. So if you don't like sappy stories and all that, just click off. I don't mind. I just feel like I have to explain this before I move on, because I don't know, it just doesn't feel right just to move on and just ignore it and like act like nothing ever happened. So this is what happened. Let's go back to 2015. I was making wrestling videos with Wrestling Jesus. Everything was going good. I opened my own channel, started making videos, and things were going good. And at that time I was living with my godmother. And not too long after that, she found out that she had cancer. She got cancer. And everything went pretty much downhill after that. So I had to be more around and all that. And then maybe 2 months, 3 months after that, she became even worse. She had to get oxygen tanks and all that because she couldn't even breathe. She was going down real fast. So I had to be home. I had to take care of stuff, and I just didn't have time for anything else. So one morning I woke up, maybe a month or two after that. I woke up and she was on the side of her bed and she couldn't breathe, and she was like, her lips were purple and all that. So we rushed her to the hospital. And once at the hospital and all that, she was doing better. She was laughing, joking with the doctors and all that, and we were all laughing, and and so, and that night we said, okay, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow morning and spend the day with you. She's like, okay, So came home, ate supper, went to bed. The next morning, around 7 o'clock in the morning, I get a phone call from the doctor, from the hospital, and they're saying, yeah, we lost her. At first it didn't click. I was like, what do you mean you lost her? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You lost her? And he's like, yeah, she's gone. Like, and that was like a big shocker, like really big shocker, because she was laughing and all that the day before. So we had to go to hospital, identify the body, then came back home, did the funeral arrangement, told all the family, notify all the family, everything, what happened. And that's when I started going downhill, because I was pretty close with her. She was, like a second mom to me. And I took it pretty tough, like really tough. So for like a month and a half, 2 months maybe, I went downhill. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. I just didn't care no more. I don't know, just nothing felt right no more. All I wanted to do was just sleep and ignore the world. And that's about the time I stopped talking to Wrestling Jesus, stopped going out of his house, and and it's nothing personal against him. He's a good friend. He's always been a good friend, and he's a good guy. And it's nothing personal against him. It's just shit I was going through. I couldn't just, I don't know, I just couldn't face people back then. Like, I was too depressed and too fucked up. Like, I just didn't care. So I was like that for about 2 months. And then my family started noticing, like, Paul, you're going downhill. You're really going downhill. So maybe you should go see a doctor. So I went to go see a doctor. He And when he saw me, he's like, "Oh, whoa, like you're going through a really deep depression. Like, you know, I'm gonna prescribe you, you know, pills to sleep." And so I took them for a while, and they were strong, like really strong, and they just made me like a zombie, and I couldn't function right. And so I'm like, fuck it, you know, I don't want these pills no more. I'm done with it. And then I just woke up one day and was just like, fuck this shit, man. I'm packing all my shit and I'm leaving. So I moved to Montreal for a while with my cousin. You know, I thought maybe, you know, change of scenery, change of things would, you know, boost my morale. And everything was going good, you know, for a while. Then I started missing my family again, you know, because I got a lot of nieces and nephews and all that, and I started missing them, so I moved back. And you know, they help me a lot because, you know, kids, you know, they change your mind about a lot of things, you know, and they keep you occupied. And so, you know, I've been doing good for a while. Then a couple of weeks ago, I started watching, you know, YouTube, and I started missing it, you know. I was like, maybe I should start making videos again, you know. So here I am. But I am doing good. I'm eating, I'm sleeping, you know, I'm doing good. You know, it's just something I had to go through, and, you know, it was hard. But, you know, nothing personal against nobody. I just, you know, I just had to go through it, you know. And no matter how tough you think you are, you know, like, I'm a tough guy. Like, I don't cry, and I'm not a sappy guy, you know. But that fucked me up. Like, it really fucked me up, and I just didn't want people to see me like that. So that's the reason why I stopped making videos and stopped talking to Wrestling Jesus and all that, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm doing good, and yeah, stay tuned for more vids. And yeah, there you go, man. So until next time, peace.